cramped kitchens and overflowing dish racks? Wish there was an easy way to clean dishes without the hassle of plumbing. Introducing the Novit Countertop Dishwasher, $339.99, down from $359.99. Your small kitchen's new best friend. This compact dishwasher cleans dishes for families of 3 to 4, all without needing an installation. Here's why this Novit dishwasher is a lifesaver for busy Americans. Perfect for small spaces, this dishwasher is tiny but mighty, measuring just 16.9 x 16.8 and fitting easily on your countertop. No more bulky appliances taking up precious space. No plumbing required. Choose between the built-in 5L water tank or the faucet adapter for easy water connection. Fill the tank, plug it in, and you're ready to go. Clean dishes, happy family. This dishwasher offers 5 wash cycles, including a baby care mode for thorough cleaning of baby bottles and a speed wash for quick cleanup. Wash, dry, and store. This dishwasher does it all. Hot air drying keeps dishes dry and odor-free, and a 72-hour ventilation system stores your dishes hygienically. Until next time. Easy to use and clean. The LED touchscreen control panel is simple to operate, and the dishwasher even comes with a handy fruit basket for easy cleaning of produce. Sure, some larger dishwashers might offer more features, but for most Americans in apartments, dorms, RVs, or small homes who want a convenient, space-saving way to clean dishes, the Novit Countertop Dishwasher is fantastic, especially at this price. Ditch the dishwashing drudgery. The Novit Countertop Dishwasher boasts impressive user satisfaction with a whopping 77% of reviewers giving it 5 stars. People love its compact size, easy setup, and multiple wash cycles for different needs. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical 5-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is really works. This has saved us as we moved into a new place with no dishwasher. It fits perfectly on our countertops and is very easy to use, and I love that you can choose the water tank option if you don't feel like messing with joining a hose to your sink. Just all around great performance so far, even when we really pack it. It also washes fruit, which I think is pretty cool. It's gentle enough to wash blue and black berries. 10/10. I love this unit and would buy it again. 2. Customer opinion about the product is space saver, cleans well, long lasting. I bought my Novit table dishwasher April of 2022 and it's still going strong. I feel this is the best purchase I made for my small apartment. They give you 2 options for hookup, either a connection to your standard faucet or a drain hose to drain directly into the sink. I have a special faucet, so I use the manual hose and pour very hot water into unit. I bought a small roll-around cart to put it in so I can move it out of the way. It cleans my dishes very well and has shown little to no issues so far. Just need to do the standard cleaning maintenance and it keeps on going. 3. Customer opinion about the product is great washer, can use with tank or hookup. I have lived without a dishwasher for 5 years after having a full-size one for over 10 years, and I finally couldn't deal anymore. This works well. It's small obviously and a little awkward to get stuff into the tines, don't seem to have a pattern I can discern, but the fact that you can use it without a hookup is a miracle. My only complaint is that when you're adding water to the tank, you have to refill the plastic pouring tool 3.5 times and pouring it in the top can be messy. Water usually spills or splashes out as I'm pouring. If there were a funnel, this would not be a problem and I'd be able to pour the water more quickly. I use it mostly for silverware and glasses. I always use the baby bottle setting BC, it's the longest. I love that it has a clear glass door. It's well made and cleans the dishes. I love it and I am so glad I sprung for it. 4. Customer opinion about the product is absolutely love this little dishwasher. I have a tiny kitchen in my apartment. I never thought I could get a dishwasher. Lately, the skin on my hands have become real sensitive in my old age and washing the dishes aggravates it. I saw an ad on FB for a mini countertop dishwasher. I didn't know there was such a thing. As I looked on Amazon for more details, I saw that it said the one I first looked at that it could not tail a plate larger than 9.5 inches. That won't fit my dinner plates, so I kept looking and found this one. The dimensions WD are slightly smaller than the other one, but this one was taller. Yay, plus the reviews said you could stack up quite a few dishes in it and would work well for a 2 or 3 person family. Bingo, I ordered this Novette and I just love it. So simple and easy to use. You don't even have to hook it to your faucet, you can if you want to. You can pour water right into the top just like you're making coffee. Press the button and she go. I'm so happy. Good purchase. You won't be sorry. 5. Customer opinion about the product is functions just as good as a full size. I don't usually leave reviews, but this thing is great. It's just me and my husband that live in our apartment, and not having to do dishes all the time has been amazing. Holds about 3 to 4 cups, mugs, 5 to 6 thin plates. It fits small pans, pots in here. Lots of silverware and utensils just sit on top of everything once in there. Only uses about 1 gallon of water per wash. Get it? Only negative. The filling area for the water, if you're not connecting it to your sink directly each time, is near the back in the middle on top. So I have to move the dishwasher to fill it before each wash. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical 1-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is disappointed. Read a lot of great reviews. Unfortunately, this machine was a nightmare for me. It shut itself off without finishing a cycle. Light would randomly blink and beep for no reason. Sending it back and getting a different brand. 2. Customer opinion about the product is can't get it to turn on. Not what I paid for. Lots of nothing when I set it up. Not one bit of motor sounds. What's wrong? I followed book instruction. The water tank is full, according to directions. Now I can't get it to empty, so how can I move it? I tried running it empty, still not a sound. Neighbor said I should send it back, but I can't get the water out. Please help. 3. Customer opinion about the product is just doesn't really work. I have used this for a few months. Forget about adding anything with real food on it. Even sometimes pre-seasoning doesn't work. It's just not strong enough. After 2 weeks, the top jets stopped working. A lot of the time, a dish will get stuck on the bottom jet, and then it won't even disperse the water properly. It just is kind of cheap and not worth the price. This is maybe worth $70. Also, when it dries, it has this high-pitched sound that's headache-inducing. 4. Customer opinion about the product is totally disappointed. I was so excited to have this countertop dishwasher. Ran a cycle without dishes as recommended. Worked great. Loaded the dishes and ran them through. Worked great, as it did for the 3rd use. The 4th use, I got an E7 error message. As per the manual, I turned it off and restarted it, adding more water, and it ran fine. Next day, E7 message. As per the manual, if the error message repeated, I was to contact Novette support. Okay. Sent them an email and haven't had a response. Disappointed that the unit doesn't work, and more so that no one has reached out to me. 5. Customer opinion about the product is buyer beware. I had this for just slightly over a year when the leak sensor went off and would not stop ringing. I contacted the company. They were slow to respond and not helpful at all. You can only get them via email and they take forever to respond, and when they do, their suggestions are suspect at best. Terrible communication. They said I should take it apart and check for leaks. I did so and could find nothing wrong. They suggested doing a few things that just did not work at all and left me swinging in the wind. My guess is it is designed to fail after the warranty is out. More than $350 for 1 year of service, which probably didn't amount to more than 60 or 70 washes, is no bargain. Never buying from this company again. And I'll try to steer clear of their affiliates as well. Living in a small apartment, dishes were my constant enemy. Limited counter space, overflowing drying racks. It was a nightmare. Then I found the Navit countertop dishwasher, $339.99, down from $359.99. And let me tell you, it's a game changer. And with 77% of reviewers giving it 5 stars, I'm not alone. Here's why I love my Navit dishwasher and why you will too. Small but mighty. This dishwasher may be compact 16.9x 16.8, but it tackles dishes for families of 3 to 4 with ease. No more bulky appliance taking over your precious counter. No installation headaches. Forget expensive plumbers. This dishwasher uses a built-in water tank or connects to your faucet. Simply fill it, plug it in, and you're good to go. Clean dishes. Happy life. From a quick speed wash to a thorough baby care mode for baby bottles, this dishwasher offers 5 cycles to handle any mess. Wash, dry, and store. This dishwasher does it all. Hot air drying keeps dishes clean and odor-free. And a special ventilation system stores them hygienically for 72 hours. Easy to use and clean, the LED touchscreen makes operating the dishwasher a breeze. And the included fruit basket even cleans your produce, sure. Some reviewers mention the size might be limiting for larger families. And a few wished for a slightly stronger drying cycle for very dirty dishes. But for most Americans in apartments, dorms, RVs, or small homes who want a convenient way to clean dishes without installation hassles, the Navit countertop dishwasher is fantastic. Especially with so many happy reviewers. Ditch the dishwashing blues. Get the Navit countertop dishwasher today and experience clean dishes without the hassle of installation or a bulky appliance. It's the perfect way to reclaim your counter space and your sanity. Sick of store-bought bread full of mystery ingredients? Want to bake fresh, healthy bread at home even if you're a complete beginner? The KitchenArm 29-inch-1 smart bread machine, now $114.95, down from $129.21, is your baking BFF. This amazing machine makes delicious bread with just a few clicks. Here's why the KitchenArm bread machine is a game changer for American kitchens. Smart and easy to use, no more complicated settings. Choose from 29 pre-programmed settings, including gluten-free, whole wheat, and even cake or yogurt. Save your favorites for one-click baking next time. Perfect for all skill levels, new to baking. No problem, the KitchenArm is super user-friendly. Bread pros can even create custom settings for their own recipes. Healthy and delicious bread. Make bread exactly how you like it. The KitchenArm handles everything from classic white bread to healthy whole wheat with ease. Plus, it works with both high gluten and all-purpose flour. Large capacity and features. This machine bakes loaves in 3 sizes: 1 pound, 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, and lets you choose your crust color. It even has a delay timer, keep warm function, and power outage recovery. Quality and support. This ETO-certified bread machine is built to last, with a non-stick pan and readily available replacement parts. You also get a 1-month free Recipe Cloud trial, a 2-year warranty, and lifetime customer support. Sure, some bread machines might have a few more features, but for most Americans who want a user-friendly, versatile bread machine that makes delicious, healthy bread at home, the KitchenArm 29-inch-1 smart bread machine is fantastic, especially with this discount. Skip the store-bought bread and bake your own. The KitchenArm smart bread machine boasts impressive user satisfaction with a whopping 81% of reviewers giving it 5 stars. People love its ease of use, variety of settings, and ability to bake delicious, healthy bread. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical 5-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is my house smells like a bakery. I've had my machine for about a month and have been making bread nearly every day. I love being able to control the ingredients, and we are saving lots of money not buying the expensive organic stuff from the store. The machine is so easy to use, and it takes me only 10 minutes to put in the ingredients for a new loaf. 10 minutes of prep, wait a few hours, and have a gorgeous, fresh, delicious, healthful bread, and a great smelling house to boot. I had a little trouble with my bread rising after a couple weeks. I contacted KitchenArm support, and they helped walk me through a solution that accounted for the changing season and ambient temperature to allow my flour more contact time with the wet ingredients. Not only was their solution a perfect and easy fix, but they were so kind, helpful, and professional. I would recommend this machine and KitchenArm to anyone. 2. Customer opinion about the product is it is hard to beat a truly fresh loaf of bread at breakfast time. The nearest real town to me is almost an hour's drive one way. Once you get there, everything is expensive. Bread is nearly $4 a loaf, and nearly all of it has sugar or corn syrup in it. I bought this unit because the one I had before is from my mom's place and it didn't even work. So far, I have only made wheat bread, and the 50 pounds of wheat flour I bought is going to last me a very, very long time. It is super easy to use, but you will want to invest in a kitchen scale that measures by the gram. The included paper recipe book was one of the main reasons I bought this guy, and so far, it hasn't led me astray. I am not sure why they wanted a rating on flavor. The lid tastes like plastic, and the cooking pan tastes like metal, so I didn't rate them. The bread it makes, though, it is quite good. And if you have a sweet tooth like I do and the extra honey turns the loaves into pound cake, then Powered Sweet Leaf is the answer. This is now an indispensable part of my kitchen, and I cook a fresh loaf every week. That is what I call value. It does make for some rather huge grilled cheese sandwiches, though. 3 slices of cheese each, but they come out great. The black thing in the end is the dough paddle that always ends up getting stuck. That it is a very minor thing, really. 3. Customer opinion about the product is this is a 10, great fluffy bread. The bread comes out great. We followed the O1 basic white bread recipe on page 1. We use bread flour, not all-purpose flour. We make the 1lb loaf to make the bread come out fluffy. We double the yeast 1.5 TSP, Red Star Active Dry Yeast, double the sugar 2 tablespoons, and heat the water to 100 to 105 degrees Fahrenheit. We weigh the water and flour in grams. The first loaf came out very dense when we followed the recipe, but it came out great when we doubled the yeast and sugar. The 1 pound loaf made this way fills up 2/3 of the container. We really are amazed at what good bread this machine makes. It is so much easier than doing it by hand. It is so easy and quick. We can make it as often as we want. Let the bread stand about 5 minutes before removing it. I clean the paddle by soaking it in water and then using a soft Q-tip to wipe off the tiny amount of bread stuck on it. 4. Customer opinion about the product is makes delicious bread. I've had this bread maker for 3 months and have not purchased a single loaf of bread since. Very detailed instructions to ensure success. We love the multigrain bread using Bob's Red Mill 10-grain hot cereal. Have made basic white bread, Outback bread, cinnamon raisin bread, and milk bread. It's wonderful to always have fresh bread. Since I use bread machine yeast from the fridge, I always heat the liquids to 95 to 100 degrees. I use light crust setting on the Outback bread. It seems to brown darker. I do use bread flour. I've been having so much fun. Customer service even reached out to ask me how my bread making was going and answered some questions. Next up is pizza dough. My old Hamilton machine never made good bread ever. I used it for dough only. I was looking for a dough maker to replace it and came across the KitchenArm. So glad I purchased it. Love it. 5. Customer opinion about the product is perfect. Affordable bread maker that does a wonderful job. I am new to bread making. For anyone who makes bread, you know it can be an involved process. Having a bread machine can take a lot of the guesswork out of making bread, but the machines can be costly. When I came across this machine, it was affordable with great reviews, so I figured I would give it a try. Needless to say, I was not disappointed. The interface is easy to use and the recipe book has some awesome starter recipes, so you can start using your machine right away. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical 1-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is not a good design. I bought this machine based on the high reviews, but I was surprised as there was a serious design flaw when I first used it. 1. The bread pan, when connected to the machine, is too tight. It required me to use 2 hands and a grunt to rotate it to where you could pull it out. 2. The handle to the bread pan is way too flimsy, so you can't really use it to help with rotating the pan. If you think this then is hard enough, it is virtually impossible to free the pan when it has a hot load of bread in it. Anyway, ultimately returned and went with another maker. Again, surprised at all these good reviews. Good luck to you all. 2. Customer opinion about the product is can't use it. I got my breading machine, but I got 2 manuals to work the machine, but no recipe book. I'm a beginner and I need the recipe book to be able to use the machine, so until then it's getting a 1 star. I will update this if the manufacturer sends me the recipe book, and then I'll let you know how the machine really works. 3. Customer opinion about the product is the menu is stuck. Did as directed by manufacturer, burning of the burner. It say 28, well went to bake bread and menu is stuck on 28. So ruin the water temperature, and not saying I didn't try. I unplugged 3x fused off, on which doesn't work neither. Should have never listened to reviews. I'll definitely buy a different brand. Breadman I have is 20 years old, never failed me, just I wanted a smaller one. No, I don't recommend. 4. Customer opinion about the product is recipes for the bread maker all made very dry bread. We stopped using the bread maker as we tried a number of recipes, and each time the bread came out very dry and grainy. 5. Customer opinion about the product is dense bread. I follow the recipes in the book and my bread still comes out really dense. The crust color is not very dark even on the dark setting. I used to think baking bread was intimidating. Forget complicated recipes and mysterious ingredients. The KitchenArm 29-inch -1 smart bread machine, now $114.95, down from $129.21, changed everything. With 81% of reviewers giving it 5 stars, I'm not alone. Here's why I love my KitchenArm and why you will too. Smart baking, no sweat. This machine does the work for you. Choose from 29 settings, including gluten-free, whole wheat, or even cake. Save your favorites for one-click baking next time. It's that easy. Perfect for beginners and pros. No prior baking experience, no worries. The KitchenArm is super user-friendly. Bread experts can even create custom settings for their own recipes. Healthy and delicious every time, from fluffy white to hearty whole wheat. This machine lets you bake bread exactly how you like it, plus it works with all kinds of flour. Large capacity and features. Bake loaves in 3 sizes, choose your crust color, and use the delay timer or keep warm function. This machine even recovers from power outages. Quality built and supported. This EDAL certified machine is built to last. You also get a free recipe cloud trial, a 2-year warranty, and lifetime customer support. Sure, a few reviewers mentioned the instructions could be clearer at first, and a very small number found it a bit noisy during kneading. But for most people who want a user-friendly, versatile bread machine that bakes delicious, healthy bread at home, the KitchenArm is fantastic, especially with so many happy customers. Skip the store-bought bread and impress your family. Get the KitchenArm Smart Bread Machine today and enjoy the satisfaction of fresh, homemade bread whenever you want. Looking to ditch sugary drinks and boost your health with fresh, delicious juice? The Breville Juice Fountain Cold $199.95 is your one-stop solution for healthy living. This powerful juicer uses cold extraction technology to preserve vitamins and nutrients for maximum health benefits. Here's why the Breville Juice Fountain Cold is a game-changer for American kitchens. Supercharge your mornings. Start your day with a powerful dose of vitamins and minerals from fresh-pressed juice. The 850-watt motor tackles even the toughest fruits and veggies in seconds. Cold extraction for maximum nutrition. Breville's innovative cold spin technology prevents heat buildup, ensuring your juice retains its natural goodness. Whole fruit power. Skip the chopping. The extra-wide 3 inches feed chute lets you juice whole fruits and vegetables for faster prep and less mess. Large capacity and storage. The 70 ounces jug juices enough for the whole family, and the included froth separator lets you enjoy perfectly smooth juice. Plus, store leftover juice for up to 3 days. Safe and easy to use. The safety locking arm prevents accidental operation, while the LED display alerts you of any issues. The juice nozzle and cleaning brush make using and cleaning this machine a breeze. Sure, some juicers might be cheaper, but for most Americans who want a powerful, user-friendly juicer that maximizes nutrient extraction and makes delicious, healthy juice, the Breville Juice Fountain Cold is fantastic. Invest in your health and ditch the processed junk. The Breville Juice Fountain Cold boasts impressive user satisfaction with a whopping 74% of reviewers giving it 5 stars. People love its powerful motor, cold extraction technology, and ability to juice whole fruits and vegetables. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical 5-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is but IT. Totally worth it. Absolutely love this juicer. So powerful and easy to use, Large Chute makes it even easier to juice a large amount of fruit and veggies in a short period of time. High settings for hard fruit, veggies, and low setting for softer fruit, veggies. Juices celery and whole apples, lemons easily, definitely worth the investment. 2. Customer opinion about the product is sturdy, easy use, and cleanup. Works well. This is a permanent fixture on my countertop. I use it every other day. Make today's worth great recipes in the book. Easy to learn use, juices all items well, easy cleanup. I put a plastic bag in the debris side to just grab and toss, then rinse parts immediately. Super easy. I have only great things to say about this, worth every penny. 3. Customer opinion about the product is first-time juicer. Yes, I picked C equals right with this one. First-time juicer, and it works great and is easy to clean. The brush saves my fingers from cleaning the blade. Amen. Easy to disassemble and reassemble for use. Just like any machine, I am careful to not jam fruit into the thing. I take my time. Pineapples with the rind, apples, and ginger go through nicely. Lemons and limeys turn into juice. The noise is close to but below a 10-year-old blender. Only flaw is that some items will bounce in the machine. I have to take slowly to add new fruits, veggies, as they could bounce up and out of the entry point. I think it is a good machine, so I'd recommend as my first machine. The price point was middle of the road versus the $300 items that claim to do everything. 4. Customer opinion about the product is very high quality. I did a lot of research before buying a juicer, and this is the best I could find, and after using it, I would say it is the best in this price range. The materials are very nice, and it is super easy to set up. The cleaning is a bit tough, but I feel like that goes for any juicer, LOL. It's a bit loud, but honestly better than I was expecting. We tried every fruit and it handled the hard and the soft alike with no problem. It is pretty big, so make sure you have a good place to store it. I would also suggest 1-gallon size trash bags for the pulp catcher. It saves time on cleanup. 5. Customer opinion about the product is amazing for juicing. I was looking for a cold press juicer. This one is great. I appreciate that the chute is large and we don't have to cut the veggies and fruits into small pieces because most things fit simply cut once in half. So far, so good. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical one-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is awful purchase. I felt as though I got robbed. I lost the products I purchased and my time. This juicer is a waste of your time and whatever juice you'll get will still have to be strained before you can drink. There was 10x the pulp thing juice. I tried a cheaper juicer and regretted it after one use BC. I immediately knew I'd messed. It is a very bad investment and it's also very messy. They said it's easy to clean, which may be true, but the time you'd save from washing is definitely consumed cleaning up. 2. Customer opinion about the product is do not buy garbage. I purchased this in January 3, 2024 and it gave out by April 4, 2024. I am livid, to say the least. I've only used it to juice things like celery and oranges. The last time I used it to make orange juice, it made an odd sound. Needless to say, I will not purchase anything from this brand again. 3. Customer opinion about the product is not a cold juicer. This is 100% not a cold juicer. It's BS they call it that. Literally all they did was change the title. It's a centrifuge juicer, meaning it oxidizes the juice and leaves you wasting your time. They also leave a lot of juice in the pulp. This is my 6th juicer and they lied their way in a title and avoiding anything to describe it's not a cold juicer. One of the most important features in juicers. 4. Customer opinion about the product is if you need headache, buy this product. Where to start? I juice a lot, and this machine wastes a lot odd product by not extracting all the juice from celery and lemons in my case. Also, washing is a major pain and time-consuming. I tried to contact customer service 2 times, but was not able to. They give you a voicemail that tell me they will call me back in few hours and it was like 3 to 4 hours and I was not available. Amazon is not much help with this either. 5. Customer opinion about the product is doesn't even turn on. Got as a gift for someone. First one worked 1x and then wouldn't even turn on, returned, and the second one we got wouldn't even turn on. Customer support was no help and just said they'd send a 3rd one. After 2 failed ones, we are trying an entirely different brand. Was surprised at the horrible quality as we are avid Breville users of other appliances. I used to think healthy living meant boring smoothies. Then I discovered the Breville Juice Fountain Cold, $199.95. And let me tell you, it's a game changer. With 74% of reviewers giving it 5 stars, I'm not alone. Here's why I love my Breville juicer and why you will too. Fresh juice, supercharged mornings. Skip the sugary drinks and kickstart your day with a powerful dose of vitamins and minerals from fresh pressed juice. The 850-watt motor tackles anything you throw at it. Cold-pressed goodness. Breville's innovative technology extracts juice without heat buildup, so you get the most vitamins and nutrients in every sip. Whole fruit power. Forget shopping. The extra wide chute lets you juice whole fruits and vegetables, saving you prep time and mess. Large capacity and convenience. Make enough juice for the whole family with the 70 ounces jug. The froth separator ensures perfectly smooth juice, and leftovers store well for up to 3 days, sure. Some reviewers mention the juicer can be a bit loud. And a very few wish the pulp container was larger for juicing huge batches. But for most Americans who want a powerful, user-friendly juicer that makes delicious, healthy cold-pressed juice easily, the Breville Juice Fountain Cold is fantastic, especially with so many happy customers. Invest in your health and ditch the store-bought stuff. Get the Breville Juice Fountain Cold today and experience the delicious taste and powerful benefits of fresh juice every morning. Tired of laundry piling up because your apartment doesn't have a dryer? Introducing the Black Plus Decker Compact Dryer, $374.99, down from $419.99. Your laundry day lifesaver? This powerful little machine dries clothes quickly and easily. without needing any special installation. Here's why the Black Plus Decker Compact Dryer is perfect for American homes. Small space superstar. This dryer 23.6 x 21.5 x 27.5 fits anywhere, making it ideal for apartments, dorms, or even RVs. Don't let limited space stop you from having dry clothes. Powerful drying. Don't be fooled by its size. This dryer packs a punch with 1500 watts of drying power and a 13.2 pounds capacity, perfect for drying clothes for the whole family. Multiple drying options. Choose from air dry, cool, warm, or hot to customize drying for your specific needs. No more over drying or shrinkage. Easy to use and clean. This dryer features a user-friendly control panel and a handy lint filter for easy cleaning. Plus, the transparent lid lets you monitor your drying progress. Portable convenience. Just plug it into a standard wall outlet, no special wiring needed, and you're ready to go. This dryer is perfect for drying clothes on the go, whether you're in a dorm, apartment, or even a travel trailer. Sure, some larger dryers might offer faster drying times. But for most Americans in apartments, dorms, or smaller homes who want a convenient, space-saving way to dry clothes, the Black Plus Decker Compact Dryer is fantastic. Especially with this discount, skip the laundry line and the hassle. The Black Plus Decker Compact Dryer boasts impressive user satisfaction with a whopping 76% of reviewers giving it 5 stars. People love its compact size, powerful drying, and multiple drying options for all their laundry needs. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical 5-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is works well. A lot of people complain it doesn't dry well enough. I have had no problems with that. Sure, it takes a little longer, but if you put in light materials and keep the filter clean, I can dry 2 pairs of jeans in less than an hour. It's quiet, stores fairly easily. Very pleased with the purchase. 2. Customer opinion about the product is so handy. A few caveats. I got this, obviously, to dry things. It does. It is slower than a full power dryer, which is to be expected, but it do dry at first, with it taking the time it does. I was concerned about my electric bill. My bill is roughly where it always is at this time of year, so I am still beating the quarters washing machine price, and eventually it will pay for itself. I wish it had come with an instruction manual. I was able to download one online. It is really easy to move. I am 5'3", and in my 50s, your mileage may vary, of course. The lint trapper really does a good job. I did pair the dryer with an external lint trap, but have barely had to clean that. As the internal trap is trapping it, it will take a while to dry. Plan ahead. 3. Customer opinion about the product is best investment. Pricey, but couldn't live without it. Tiny, but I live in a studio, so perfect. Takes a while to dry, but honestly living the life, so can't complain. Came with just the dryer, had to purchase indoor ventilation. Warms IP the room pretty fast, which is nice. BC it gets pretty cold in my small place. Also makes it humid, so open a window or door or get humid traps. BC it's the only con. Or just vent it outside. Humidity doesn't bother me. BC I can just open the door and leave the screen door open to let it out. 4. Customer opinion about the product is incredible product. With so many crackerbox style apartments either not providing washers, dryers, or just banning you from installing your own, this is an incredible item to have in your home. Couple it with a small washing machine that hooks up to your kitchen or bathroom sink, and suddenly you have an at-home washer and dryer that can easily do your laundry without having to sink tons of money into a laundromat, even though this has a high price. It's been working for me for 6 months now, and it's a game changer. If you don't have one, get one. 5. Customer opinion about the product is if only I had bought this one in the first place. This dryer does what it claims it will and is sturdy. I bought a different brand in December and it broke in just a little over a month in January. This one works better than any other brand, and I have tried a few that I have bought that are meant for 120 outlets and smaller spaces. If you are in the market for this type of dryer, I highly recommend you save yourself some money in the long run and buy this one. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical one-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is leaking water from the bottom. Love this. At first worked great. All of a sudden it started dripping water from the bottom and doesn't turn on. Clothes are barely damp when they go into the dryer. Have had this less than 3 months. Really not impressed. 2. Customer opinion about the product is does not last. This dryer is a piece of junk. I used to think Black & Decker made quality products until I purchased this dryer for a paraplegic family member. It completely died 1 year and a week, and the warranty is only 1 year. Of course. Now, someone who deals with enough problems each day can't even dry his clothes. And I can't afford another one. Do not buy this junk if you need one to last. 3. Customer opinion about the product is already broke. Less than 2 years and already broke. Also, came dented. Cannot find parts. Cannot buy parts. I realize it is inexpensive. However, less than 2 years, and if I find a control board for this, it's going to cost half the price of the unit. 4. Customer opinion about the product is not worth buying. Dryer takes forever to dry even light items. I put 3 pairs of thin cotton underwear and 1 light cotton t-shirt in dryer. 2.5 hours later, they were still damp. I don't recommend buying this dryer and regret doing so. 5. Customer opinion about the product is stopped working after less than a year. I was really excited about this dryer when we first received it. We have a really small home, so this fit perfectly. Over time, I realized that it took a really long time to dry clothes. Recently, it would take around 4 to 6 hours to dry one load. A couple weeks ago, it started leaking water out of the bottom and back of the machine. Now it doesn't run at all. I'm extremely frustrated as I haven't even had this product for 1 year and am now stuck with no way to dry anything. Is there a way to replace this or fix it? I've heard nothing back from Black & Decker. Living in an apartment with limited space and no dryer? Been there, done the laundry mountain struggle. The Black + Decker Compact Dryer $374.99, down from $419.99, is a game changer. With 76% of reviewers giving it 5 stars, I'm not alone. Here's why I love my Black + Decker dryer and why you will too. Small space savior. This dryer 23.6 x 21.5 x 27.5 fits anywhere. Perfect for apartments, dorms, or even RVs. No more damp clothes hanging from every doorknob. Dries like a boss. Don't underestimate its size. This little powerhouse packs 1500 watts and handles a 13.2 pounds. Load enough for most families. Dry clothes your way. Choose from air dry, cool, warm, or hot to customize drying for delicates or heavy towels. No more shrinking your favorite sweaters. Easy breezy operation. The user-friendly control panel makes drying a breeze. Plus, the handy lint filter keeps things clean, and the transparent lid lets you see your drying progress. Portable perfection. Just plug it into a standard outlet, no special wiring needed, and you're good to go. It's perfect for drying clothes on the go, whether you're a college student or travel frequently, sure. Some reviewers mention drying times might be a bit longer than a full-size dryer. And a very few wished it handled even larger loads. But for most Americans in apartments, dorms, or smaller homes who want a convenient, space-saving way to dry clothes quickly, the Black + Decker Compact Dryer is fantastic, especially with so many happy customers. Ditch the drying rack and the frustration. Get the Black + Decker Compact Dryer today and experience the convenience of dry clothes, no matter where you live. Craving a richer, fresher coffee experience? Ditch the pre-ground stuff and unlock the full potential of your favorite beans with the KingGrinder K6 Manual Coffee Grinder $129. This portable powerhouse lets you grind fresh coffee anywhere, anytime. Here's why the KingGrinder K6 is the perfect cup companion for coffee-loving Americans. Unparalleled flavor. Freshly ground beans release incredible aromas and nuanced flavors that pre-ground coffee simply can't match. The K6 is precise. Stainless steel burrs ensure a consistent grind for optimal taste. Grind for any brew, no matter your preference, French press drip or espresso. The K6 lets you customize the grind size for your ideal cup. Say goodbye to bitter espresso or weak French press. Adventure-ready portability. This lightweight grinder under 1 pound is your perfect travel buddy. Enjoy barista-quality coffee at the campsite, on a hike, or anywhere your adventures take you. Effortless grinding. The easy grip. Straight handle makes grinding smooth and comfortable, even for larger batches. Plus, the 35 grams capacity lets you grind enough coffee for multiple cups. Built to last, crafted from high-quality aluminum, the K6 is a durable companion for years to come. The adjustable grind settings 16 microns per click give you ultimate control over your coffee experience. Sure, some electric grinders might be faster, but for those who value quality, freshness, and the satisfaction of a manual brewing ritual, the KingGrinder K6 is a fantastic choice. Skip the pre-ground mediocrity and experience the difference fresh grinding makes. The KingGrinder K6 boasts impressive user satisfaction with a whopping 88% of reviewers giving it 5 stars. People love its ability to grind for any brewing method, its portability, and the consistent grind quality thanks to the stainless steel burrs. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical 5-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is great hand grinder. Excellent quality materials and manufacture not the cheapest, but I would say well worth the cost. The only thing that could be improved would be making the grind setting more standardized. You do need to play with the settings a bit, I think, because when assembled the guide numbers may not quite match. But it is very easy to figure out, and the grind is quite consistent and results in very good coffee with good quality beans. I would not say grinding beans by hand is easy, at least to get started, but the burr seems very sharp and good quality, so after a few turns it smooths out and works very well. You can also use an electric screwdriver drill if you wish. The handle fits on magnetically on a hex piece the same size as changeable screw bits, but you will need to hold tightly at the start. With the electric screwdriver, you will get some static sticking of the grains in the grounds container that you don't get with the handle. But a couple taps on the counter and they settle and will pour right into the coffee basket, the body burr, and the ground container are good quality metal, some plastic on the spacer for the handle and the top cover. The ground container at the bottom makes a good place to weigh your coffee grounds, then pour into the top. This greatly exceeded expectations and seemed better than any hand grinder I could find a YouTube review of. Highly recommend if you want to grind your own coffee. 2. Customer opinion about the product is I'm enjoying this every morning. I'm glad I held off and learned a bit of the curve before buying a handheld and manual coffee grinder. This thing works great for me and has a very wide range of grind sizes. It took no time at all to dial it into a suitable size for drip or pod-based grinds. It operates so smoothly and have very little issues with static. Worth the wait and worth the cost. If you're just starting out a new coffee quest, this is a great entry product that should serve you well and for a long time. 3. Customer opinion about the product is excellent grinder for the price. While the K6 retails for $129 United States dollars, it often goes on sale for just $99 United States dollars. At that price, you get a wonderfully machined, hefty heavy grinder that's easy to clean and just a joy to use. I have been grinding my coffee with this almost daily and it has been really awesome. I use it with Coffee Jack and my beloved French press. The grind uniformity allows me to taste adjustments I make to grind size. Which is weird, but I guess coffee nerding is a happy thing. If you're looking to buy a grinder at $100 United States dollars price point, this is your grinder. You might want to buy a K4 instead of a K6 if your primary focus is a little different. I'd look at different reviews to see which one would do you best. 4. Customer opinion about the product is solid build, easy adjustment. Great compliment to my electric grinder, and for travel but heavy. I will take it for trips when I take my Aeropress, but it is heavy because of the superior build quality. Primarily use this at home, so don't bother others for morning coffee. Better in every aspect to my old cheap manual grinder. Every piece is top-notch handle, burr cover, collection cup, gripping. Only negatives: weight and static cling of coffee to collection cup. I may try out a water mist spray of the beans for espresso grinds. 5. Customer opinion about the product is great coffee grinder. I've used this for about a month now, and I'm glad I got the K6 grinder instead of another model. It is easy to change grind size just by twisting the cap, so I can switch quickly between cold brew, espresso, and pour over. The other product lines appear to be more limited on grind sizes or ease of adjusting. The capacity hasn't been an issue for me either. The hopper holds just over 20 grams of beans, which is more than enough for what I've been making. The grinding doesn't take long, maybe a minute or two on espresso size, and the larger grinds are even faster. Cleaning is quick as you're not supposed to use water, so I just dust it with the included brush. Overall feels very sturdy. Top 5 customer feedback on the most typical one-star products. 1. Customer opinion about the product is very disappointed. I did a lot of research on hand grinders and finally ordered the KingGrinder K6. When it arrived, it was in a brown paper bag. It did not come with the box shown or any manual. I checked to see if I accidentally ordered used or refurbished. I had not. When I took it out of the bag, I was impressed with the weight and feel of the grinder and thought I might just keep it anyway. As I was looking it over, I took the handle off and discovered coffee grounds inside. Rude. I really wanted that grinder, but not used. Very happy that Amazon refunded my money, but what a disappointment. 2. Customer opinion about the product is great grinder per customer service. The grinder is a great grinder. It's the KingGrinder customer service that is the issue. They had me jumping through hoops onto tiny parts for it and still wouldn't cover it. Thank God for Amazon Prime and the great customer service they provided on a replacement. My review is based off KingGrinder customer service only, not on a great grinder. Check your spare parts when you get it. 3. Customer opinion about the product is not great. Even at the highest setting, it doesn't grind the beans fine enough for espresso. Very disappointing. 4. Customer opinion about the product is setting automatically changes. Setting for the grind automatically changes during a grind, making it useless for espresso. 5. Customer opinion about the product is I was sent a used Rudy grinder. Very disappointed, would not recommend. Sick of the same old pre-ground coffee routine? I was too, until I discovered the KingGrinder K6 manual coffee grinder, $129. With 88% of reviewers giving it 5 stars, I'm not alone. Here's why I love my KingGrinder K6 and why you will too. Unleash the beans magic. Freshly ground coffee explodes with flavor and aroma that pre-ground just can't match. The K6's burrs are like tiny flavor ninjas, unlocking the full potential of every bean. Grind for any adventure. French press drip, espresso, no problem. The K6 lets you customize the grind for your perfect cup every time. No more burnt espresso or weak French press. Coffee on the go. This lightweight grinder under 1 pound. Is your travel BFF? Enjoy barista quality coffee at the campsite, on a hike, or anywhere your adventures take you. Effortless grinding, delicious results. The easy grip handle makes grinding smooth and comfortable, even for larger batches. Plus, the 35 grams capacity lets you grind enough for multiple cups. Built to last and easy to clean. Made from high-quality aluminum. the K6 is a durable companion. The grinder disassembles for easy cleaning with just your hands and a brush. Sure, some reviewers mentioned manual grinding takes a little longer than electric grinders, and a very few wished it held a bit more for larger groups. But for coffee lovers who value fresh, flavorful coffee and the satisfaction of a manual brewing ritual, the KingGrinder K6 is fantastic. Ditch the pre-ground routine and experience the difference fresh grinding makes. Get the KingGrinder K6 manual coffee grinder today and transform your coffee into a daily adventure you'll love. It's also a fantastic gift for any coffee enthusiast.